So hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. My name is Arsalan and today we are on day 12 of building the problem solving skills with the help of Python. If you are very new to this playlist, very new to this channel, let me give you a very brief introduction of what this playlist is all about. So in this playlist, we have been building problem solving skills with the help of Python. We started from a very basic question from day 1 where we have solved a very basic question, and then from that day on we have been increasing the bar like anything. We have solved so many questions already, as you can see on the screen, and today also we will be solving question based on numbers. And these questions which we have solved already are very important question. If you just solve each individual question, your logical understanding and problem solving understanding will be increased like anything. And these question, most of these question are asked in interviews, like including prime numbers or including sum of digits in a they could be asked in an interview. So if you are very clear about these concepts, you can just tackle any interview. So this is the very first step to build your logic and clear understanding of your problem solving skills. So I am just making sure that you understand each individual question very clearly, and then we are just solving each individual question so that we can grasp and we can enhance our problem solving skills each individual day. Eventually we will be just making sure that our logical understanding and problem solving skills is on to next level. So we will be just creating a function that will be calculating the sum of digits on day 12. So on day 12, what we have to do, we have to create a function that will be calculating the sum of digits. So how this will be happening? So let's suppose we have a number a is equals to 1 2 3. So this their answer should be, the sum of digits will be 1 plus 2 plus 3. So answer should be 1 plus 2 plus 3. This will be the answer of my question. If I in this question what we have been asked in the question. So according to the question, this is what we have to do. So if I do this, you will be seeing that print, if I print 1 plus 2 plus 3, we have to add these digits. So I will be telling it to you two alternate ways to approach this question, and you will be able to understand this how we will be doing this question. So let's create a function, def sum of digits. We will be passing a number as our argument here, and we will be creating a function. So we have to first of all create some variable as 0, which will be initializing as a 0, and in this sum, this s is our sum. So initially it will be sum, so this will be our sum of digits. All right, and now I will be creating a loop. Starting from for I in range starting from 0 till num. So I will be starting, let's suppose take an example of num. Example of num is equals to 123. 123 is our example of num, and what it will be happening, it will be starting from 0 and it will be checking some conditions. It will be iterating from 0 till 123. Now 123 will be excluded, and we will be not including 123, so we are writing 0 till num. So it will be just iterating till 122. Now what we will be doing here is we will be writing some logic to do this. So what that logic will be this. So I am saying that digits is equals to num mod 10, and if I print digits, what it will be giving me, it will be giving me what, num mod digits, means num mod 10. What it will be, let's suppose 10 is our number. So 10 is our number. Let's just explain it to you separately. Let's say num is equals to 123 and if I say num mod 10, print num mod 10, so it will be giving me what? It will be giving me 3. Let me just write it here. It will be giving me, let's just pass this value for a while, pass this function so that we do not get any error. Now I'm saying that 3. What I'm saying, I'm printing the num mod 10. Num is equals to 123 and num mod 10 will be giving me 3. Why it is giving me 3? Because if we divide 123 by 10, it will be giving me remainder as 3. So what we do with the help of mod, we take out the remainder. So we are taking out the remainder. All right, we are taking out the remainder. Now one more thing, I am gonna just tell it to you that if I write if I write num floor division, we use floor division, and if I write num mod floor division 10, this is used for floor division. We are taking out the floor division, and first of all it will be giving me 3, and second it will be giving me 12. Now what is this 12? It is 123 divided by 10, and it will be giving me value as 123.12.3 it will be giving. So the floor division value will be equal to what? It will be equal to 12. If I take another value, let's just make sure that you understand this point, because this is very important to understand. If I take, instead of 123, if I take 120, it will be giving me what? It will be giving me 12 again. See, it is giving me 12 again. If I take 119, what it will be giving me? It will be giving me 1.19. No, sorry, it will be giving me 11.9, right? So instead of 11.9, it will be giving me 11 as my answer. So you can see that it is excluding 0.9 from here. So it is giving me what? It is giving me, it is giving me an integer value. What it is giving me? It is giving me an integer value finally, and it is not rounding off. So what it is doing here is it is giving me an integer value. It is not rounding off the value, it is just giving me the integer value. So the integer value, after dividing this 119 by 10, it will giving me 11.9. So 11.9, and if you convert this into integer, if you convert this into integer, because this is not an integer value, it is a what? It is a decimal value. If you just convert this into integer, it will be giving me 11. Let me just print 11 int 11.9 for you. If I print int 11.9 for you, you will be seeing that I am getting 11 again. Let me just comment down this whole printed value so that you should know what I'm doing exactly. So what I'm doing exactly, I'm printing 11.9. So 11.9 will be giving me 11 as my answer, because 11.9 is a decimal value and I am taking out the integer value. So I suppose and I believe that you have understood this. What is floor division? Floor division gives out the what? It gives out the uh, integer value to us. Now we will be commenting all of these values and get back to our question. Now we have understood the mod function, we have understood the floor division, we have understood both of these functions, both of these operators, and after understanding these operators, what I'm going to do here is I will be applying the logic here, that I will be adding this uh, the remainder of these, remainder will be 3. So after I will be just what I will be doing, I will be just adding the remainder of the digits. I will be adding the remainder of the digits in my sum. So first of all, I will be adding the remainder of the digits. So to do this, I will be writing s plus is equals to uh, I, digits, and uh, Now the digits will be added in my sum. So sum is this, s is calculating my sum. So 3 will be added inside this. If I print s for you, print s, you can see that it will be giving me 3 3 3 3 3 3 3. Let's just run this. You can see I have to print the function too. So print sum of digits, and let's print 123, and it is already printed, so I do not have to print this again, and it should be giving me 3 3 3 3, this something like this. You can see 3 6 plus 9 12. So this is what it is printing me. Why it is printing me this? It is because it is giving me the sum of digits, and it is changing each individual iteration. Now now what we have to do here is we are adding these digits in our sum, and we are printing this sum. And if I just get this sum outside the loop, you will be seeing that. So now you should understand that what is happening here. So why we are getting 369? We are getting 369 because it is taking out the mod of each individual each individual number. So initially it was 123, so we are taking out the mod of 123, so we are getting 3, then we are getting 6, and then we are 9. So all of these values are added into my this value, so that is why it is happening like this. But you do not have to worry about this. What I am just making sure that what we have to understand here is we have to add the sum of digits. You do not have to worry why we are getting 369. You have to worry about what to do next to get the value which should be equal to 6. We should be getting value is equals to 6. So how we will be getting 6? That should be your point of concern. So how we will be doing it? So we have already discussed it, that if we write num floor division 10, it will be giving me, if I write num floor division, num is equals to num floor division 10, it will be giving me our answer. See, it is giving me an answer. Now we have to understand how it's working. See, first of all, what is happening here is we have understood till here that it will be giving me 3 as our answer. As our answer it will be giving me, right? So 3, it will be 3 will be our remainder, so this 3 will be added into my s. So I can write it here. So first of all, 3 s plus 3. So s will be equal to what? S will be equal to 3. Initially it was 0, right? Initially it was 0, and the remainder of the number, it will be added into inside that. So remainder of num mod 10. So this will be inside my this. So s plus 3, so s was initially 0, so it will be what? 0 plus 3, so that will be s is equals to 3. Now after this, what will be happening here is I'm saying that num should be equal to num floor division 10. Now what is floor division doing here is it is just converting this whole number into our integer value, into an integer value. What is happening here is it is converting this into an integer value. So now 12.3 will be converted into 12, right? On the second iteration, now on the second iteration, num will not be any more 1 2 3. It will be, on the second iteration, it will be 12. All right, so it will be 12. So it will be taking out the remainder as num was 123 here. Now after first iteration, let me just write here, first iteration, num sum is equals to s is equals to remainder of 123 mod 10, and num was what? 123. Num is equals to 123. But on the second iteration, since we are changing it into num is equals to num floor division 10, it is converting it into integer, that is 12.3, and 12.3 is converting into it's getting converted into integer, so it is 12. So on the second iteration, let me just comment down it here. On the second iteration, what will be happening? So in the first iteration, first iteration what is happening, num is equals to 123, and on the second iteration the num will be equal to 12.3, which will be equal to 12, because we are taking not num is equals to 12.3 because we are taking an integer value, right? We are taking an integer value, so it will be 12. So second iteration it will be 12. Now this remainder of 12 will be 2. Remainder of 12 mod 10 will be equal to 2, and this will be equal to 3. So 3 plus 2 s is equals to 5. Now on the third iteration what it will be happening, on the third iteration it will be something different. What it will be different, now after this on the third iteration what it will be happening, let's just understand on third iteration. Now if you take out 12 floor division 10, let's take out individually. If I take print 12 floor division 10, let's just focus on this value, you will be getting 1 as our answer. See, we are getting 1. All right, we are getting 1. If we are printing this value, that's why it was showing 6. If I just comment down this, and if I show it to you, that we are getting 1 here, right? So what is happening here is we are taking 12 floor division 10, so we are getting 1 as our answer. Let's remove, we can remove this, and we can just uncomment this. Now on the third iteration what is happening, 12 floor division 10, it will be 12 floor division 10 is equals to what, 1. So the remainder will be 1 mod 10, which will be equal to 1. All right, so 1 mod 10 will be equal to 1, and then it will be 3 plus 2 plus 1, which will be equal to 6. So we have got this 6 like this. So I hope you have understood this breakdown of the code. So this is the breakdown of the code, and if you have not understood this, you can just also do it like this. If you do not want to use this floor division, you can write it like this, num divided by 10, and you can take out the int value of this. So this will be also giving you the same result as it was giving you with the help of floor division. So this will be also giving you the same result. So now I hope you have understood this concept of taking out the sum of digits with this method. One more method we can discuss it here. Instead of doing it like this, we can just do it with the help of type conversion, and that is also a method, that is also an approach you can do it. And this, both of the methods you should understand it, because both of the methods I will be explaining it to you thoroughly. Because first method I have explained it to you, each and every steps I have understand it to you, each iteration I have understood to you, and I have break down everything. So I expect you guys to work on it, and you will be able to understand. So guys, what I'm gonna do here is I will be commenting this code here, and I will be creating one more alternate for this question. So this is my alternate approach. So what will be my approach here is, first of all, I will be creating this number into a string. So I will be saying that num is equals to string num, or str num, not string num, str num. And if I return num, it will be giving me the type value as num. Now what I will just doing it here is I will just telling it to you each individual step, so that you should know what I'm doing exactly. Now I am saying that I'm returning this number, and I have to print this value too. So if I print this value, I will be getting sum of digits as 123. We know that it is 123, but if I return type, and type of this will be str, C class str. Now what my logic here would be? My logic here would be, I will be adding this value, because integer cannot be broken down. We cannot run loop like for I in num. We cannot run it like this. If I print I, it will be throwing me an error. because we haven't converted into string. Sorry, we have converted into string. If we not converted into string, it will be throwing me an error. See, it is throwing me an error, but the moment I will be just doing it like this, it will be not throwing me an error. See, it is not throwing me any error. It is giving me 1 2 3, right? So what I'm going to do here is I will be adding each individual values uh, inside my sum container. So as is my sum container, right? So I will be adding as plus is equals to int I, and I will be return s, as simple as that. Now let's see, we are getting our value. So this is how we will be approaching this question. So let's just delete this and run a fresh code and see, we are getting 6 here. So what I did here is, guys, it's a very simple approach. What I did here is I just converted the number into a string and run a loop, and on each individual iteration I've shown it to you that what it will be getting, will be getting 1 2 and 3. For 1 it will be adding 1, and we will not, we can, if we remove this int from here, it will be giving me nothing but 1 2 3 only. See, it will be giving me what it is giving me error, because this s is a integer value. If I do it like this, if I do it like this, and if I create an empty string here, it will be giving me 1 2 3 in the form of a string, but I want it in the form of integer. So I have to create 0 here, and I have to get back here, and I have to convert it. This I is not a integer value. 1 2 3 will not be integer, it will be string, because this num we have already converted in the form of a string. So the items in this will be also, the character in this string will also be string. This number in this is num container, it will be string. So what we'll be doing, you'll be writing int here, so that for each individual iteration you should add this string in the form of integer, not in the form of string. So we are adding s plus integer of I, which is 1, then plus 2, then plus 3, which will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 will be equals to 6. So in the first iteration it will be 0 plus 1, and the second iteration it will be 0 plus 1. So it will be 1 plus 2, third iteration it will be 3 plus 3, it will be 6. So this is how it will be happening. So hope you have understood this question, and hope you've understood this alternate approach of solving this question of sum of digits. And if you do so, please comment down in the comment section that you have understood this question. Thank you guys for watching this video, and see you next time.